Hey Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are doing well. You're blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We are on to a new week, so this is going to be messages for whenever you hear them from until the 26th of November. In the meantime, between time, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're taking this time to be thankful and grateful for everything that you've been through, you're going through. Grateful for those connections that you're able to make with people, the loved ones that are around you, not only on Thanksgiving, but every day, you know, because we come in contact with people that really add value to our lives. Whether you believe it or not, the situations that we go through, they are for a reason, and they're here to teach you a lesson how to grow as a person, your individuality, and to become stronger and better, to put you on a path of being in purpose to find your soul's mission. So this is going to be for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, also my cross watchers. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, messing with a Taurus, in love with a Taurus, doing what you do with a Taurus, that's your business. We're just asking our angels and guides to step forward to let you hear the messages that you need to hear for this upcoming week. Take what you want, leave what you don't, of course. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is going to be down in the description box, so you can link up with me that way. Also, I invite you to follow me on my other social medias, which are down in the description box as well. And to my followers, thank you so much. People who have subscribed, commented, shared, thank you. I appreciate all the love and support that you give. So let's get into it. Let's do what we got to do. I got a whole bunch of cards out so that we can get clarification and so on and so forth. The energy of the week is Six of Air, Ace of Water, and the World. Things are starting to look up after a difficult situation. Some of you might be taking a trip. Probably across seas, through the waters, blah, blah, blah. Or it could just be that things are looking up because now you're falling in love. It could be with within a relationship, or meeting someone new, or just having a spiritual growth and enhanced intuition that's coming to you. You're starting to follow your intuition in reference to certain things, and this is the beginning of certain first stages of feelings, perhaps. Being invited to parties, gatherings. Some of you are moving into a new home, which is beautiful. Things are looking up because they're moving and the world is here, so things are coming full circle. When the world is here, you're end of a, that's the last major arcana, and there's a completion of something here, which is really beautiful. An end of a cycle that you've been through, and things just worked out really good in your favor, and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? In your recent past, what I have is what is this? Hold on. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon. So, I think you're being overly protective in giving someone the amount and attention that they deserve, or you're in a position of feeling like you want to give up after giving so much, because there's some things that are confusing at this time, and you're unhappy. You were unhappy about certain, because this is in your past. I think you focused more or took a gander at people with scattered energy. Maybe you took a a good look at your, maybe focused more on your finances, or you dealt with a mature man, which meaning mature as in older than you perhaps, or this person just had some deep emotions that they weren't. It could be you as well, looking at your deep emotions and shedding the light upon certain things. I think you took some time to look at your emotions, what you wanted to do in reference to situations, especially if you felt as though you wanted to give up on situations. You wanted to give up on situations because you were unhappy, you were confused, you were in this position of not knowing which way to go. There was perhaps you went through a situation where there was like really subtle abuse. You could have been dealing with a Pisces or someone of that nature, because I have the moon card with the fish card from the Lenormand. I think you assessed that, looked at certain things, looked at your finances, or looked at your emotions as a whole in the past. Presently, I have you looking at certain situations and releasing from pain. Releasing from pain, especially if you were dealing with a third party situation. I see that three people is a crowd. It's too much. If I'm trying to be in a relationship, it's just too much. And you've seen the light at the end of the tunnel in reference to a situation, but you're also in a position of not wanting to let go of the past. Since I have the reverse death card, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio as well. I think you're holding on real tight and resisting change of some sort, carrying harmful aspects from the past and refusing to let go. You need to identify certain things. I have a man here that could be older than you once again, an older gentleman that you were dealing with. Just a man looking at certain things, maybe having some sexual appetites. There's a man here who likes younger partners. That might be a problem. All right. Needing to clear the air. There's someone that definitely wants to clear the air in reference to situations. It could be you or someone that's around you. Needing to clear the air after a certain situation that has caused grief at one point. But I think you guys are still holding on and resisting change, resisting to grow as a couple, resisting to grow as a person and go into there's a lot of stirred emotions here. In the future, what I have is the Page of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Page of Swords is, perfection, the personification of air and fast-moving energy. When it's in reverse, things are really going slow. Someone's not willing to use their intellect and communicate and work towards something. So someone's going to take the opportunity to move forward and go into calmer waters instead of sticking around. If you're not willing to communicate and talk about certain things, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do what I have to do, what's best for me, what's best for my child. Why I say child is because there's a grown-up and a child in this card. All right. I see that someone is starting from the beginning. Starting in the future is starting from the beginning. Might be planting roots somewhere else and seeing things for what they are. It's going to take a long time. It's growth, steady, but growth. All right. It could just be your family overall taking a step to start from the root and just grow upon there so that you can flourish into something better and more loving. Somebody's definitely moving. Like I said, moving away from a situation that no longer serves them, or moving moving in growth, moving in spirituality, in religion, listening to their intuition, following their dreams, their passion, getting this great energy within them. Yes, they had to go through a difficult time. Yes, they had to go through a period of turmoil so that you can grow from it. So take some time for yourself, you know, get some rest. Take time for yourself to just zone out, be able to make a plan that you want. Because in this time, you will seek and you will find that certain things are going to happen for you. But you have to take the time for yourself and be motivated to move in a different way. Whether that be moving physically or just moving emotionally and being of sound in mind. Okay? So there's going to be a rebirth within you. This is the Empress. All about fertility and growth and femininity. Being the master of your emotions, master of your creation, master of abundance. This is a new beginning, you know. Yeah. So at the end of the day, what you want is harmony. You're gonna have that fairy tale ending. You're gonna get your attainment of desires and your perfect relationship. But you have to be in alignment with your emotions, your mind, your body, and your soul. Things are moving forward in the perfect direction. So, you know, and it could be very well with someone from the past. But you have to be willing to communicate effectively so that things can come full circle. Let go of anything that may be harboring within you. And learn from the experiences that you've been through. 3 of fire. Fire energy is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is good luck. And some of you are moving overseas perhaps. Or just being in preparation for to see things and taking account for what you've been through, for what situations that you have to grow, not go. Okay? Do things by the book. Some of you are, you know, being imbalanced and have to take care of your family. You might not forget certain situations, but you can forgive. Forgiveness is not for you. It's for it's not for them. It's for you. It's for you. You can still forgive. And if there's something that's truly bothering you, then talk about it. Find a different avenue on how to deal with things. Come to the edge and take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith towards love. Because you know deep down inside that you're wise enough to figure out situations for yourself. That you might be in a state of confusion. You might have some scattered energy. But that you know at the end of the day that things are going to work out for you no matter what. And that's equals to a 7, which is luck on your side. Certain things that you have to work on. Step back from a situation and think of it as a whole. Think of who it affects and who it doesn't. Be grateful. Be grateful for the situations you've been through. Morph into something different. Transform yourself as a person. Have control. Have control over your emotions. Have control of how you speak, how you communicate with one another. How you communicate with even in your financial matters. Okay? Make sure you're getting an adequate sleep. Not enough of you are getting enough sleep. You're so in your head about the situation and unwilling to let go of what has hurt you that you're holding on to it. But don't you know that good things are going to happen for you? That the world is here to tell you that things are moving forward. Yeah. Let's see what else. There's a mountain that you must climb, or you have climbed it already. But you're seeing the light on top of that mountain. Yeah, somebody probably said some hurtful shit. Somebody probably dealt with things that weren't in the best light. But it's okay. You were strong enough to cross these paths that you had to cross. God only puts things before us that we can handle. But at the end of the day, you're going to come together with your love. Love is going to be shined upon you. Things were said and done that weren't in the best interest of the party. All right, so commit to love, commit to shedding light on situations, commit to come together, commit to grow as a unit, commit to have control. This is, again, looking at details. This is the second time that I see a magnifying glass. So there's something that you have to seek clarity in, something that is not actually being told or seen. Okay? Divine timing is at play here, but I think there needs to be some communication, because someone here has some scattered energy. Some of you had to finalize. There's going to be some knowledge that you are going to receive. I see the books here. Opening the page to a new chapter, writing your future in a different way. Maybe you're not seeing things for situations as a whole. So right now things might be in a position of deep freeze. Deep freeze in that nothing's happening, right? You try to talk in a relationship, things are not being told, things are not being said. Contracts need to be looked over. There's a mountain to climb, there's something that you had to overcome, or you're gonna have to overcome. Let's go over here with it. To me about Taurus. Two of them. Woman holding a coin. So you hold the key to the value. Value for yourself. Community. That's the third party situation. Having fun. Being invited to celebrations. Leaning on your friends for advice. Magician, being the creator of your manifestation, holding the keys within your hand, having all elements placed before you to use for your benefit. Let go of any hostilities. Maybe you might be dealing with that, or you have. Someone might be trying to manipulate you. Could be of air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you're in your head about the situation, thinking about what it is that you're supposed to do. What is the knowledge that I'm supposed to gain? How can I transform this situation? How can I move full circle? How can I do a 180 in my situation? You know, finding balance. Finding your yin and your yang within yourself. Taking that time for yourself for rest and relaxation. Yeah. Archangel Raphael, reach out to him. He can help you out in this situation. Call upon his services to help you. They are here to help you, to open up your mind. Opening up your third chakra. You're the source of energy. You're the source in caring connections. Caring connections, be willing to talk about certain things, right? Needing to find your yin or your yang. Maybe there was a situation that you dealt with. There was a third party situation, and now you're trying to move past it. You feel it within your gut, perhaps. Feeling like something's not right. So now you went through a situation that you're in your deep freeze moment. You're thinking about what it is that you're trying to do. What it is that you're trying to move past. Let's see. Romance angels, step forth. Let's see what's going on with Taurus in love. It's safe for you to love. Maybe you're in your head way too much about a situation. And it's okay to let go of certain things that maybe haven't worked out for you in the past. Maybe you had to go through this situation for you to grow. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is, ding, 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 love. All right? You deserve love. And I'm fully for that. You deserve it. You're lovable. Don't let past hurt get in your way. Codependency might be a problem that you or someone else is depending on you a little bit too much. Maybe addictions are affecting your romantic life, going into an opposite way in reference to that. Something for you to think about. It could be, it doesn't always have to be some toxic shit where you're addicted to drinking. It could be addicted to working too much, addicted to, you know, and then things just fall apart sometimes in reference to that. Let's see what the After Tarot has to say. Ten of Swords again. Ten of Swords for the second time. So seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I think you're starting to realize that. Time for some rest and relaxation. Taking a time out from situation. There is someone here willing to help you along the way, willing to share a new beginning, or maybe you take some time for yourself, because if not, then things are not going to work out in your favor, especially something that you want. On the star, isn't that yeah, so the star is in reverse, and you're lacking faith and have some type of despair within your heart. You're discouraged, losing hope. Things might be at a standstill at this point, but there's someone, again, in this card willing to help you out, help you through this situation, needing to water the situation. Stop carrying so much on your back. Stop trying to control a situation. Lay down the things that you do not need. Stop taking on so much. Someone might be avoiding responsibility at this time, not willing to talk. But things are going to work out in your favor because I have the Justice here. Things are going to start to weigh out balance. Somebody's going to probably come back to ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness in love. Forgiveness with their emotions. Forgiveness about how they dealt with certain things. You know, because you tried to offer love. You tried to offer compassion. You tried to offer so much. But you're going to get things to work out in your favor. You could be dealing with a Libra. Things are going to be dealt with fairness. But there is going to stop avoiding and holding on to the past. Once again, the Death card came up in reverse. You could be dealing with someone that's trying to manipulate you. Trying to take control of something. And it could be your father, brother, husband, whatever the case may be. You know, this person's in reverse. They're too dominating. Maybe they're trying to have excessive control over you and they have some inflexibility. It could be a person or just you. But we have the King of Cups here. King of Cups willing to let go of certain things in love. He's pouring out his cup of love. Somebody might be, this person who is manipulative, could be willing to step out and just let it all go. The King of Cups is passionate and intense. It's a combination of air and water, so, you know, they can be wishy-washy. It is what it is. He's all about love, though, and his emotions, and you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. With the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. Scorpio, I have here. With the Justice card, you could be dealing with a Libra. A lot of major changes that are going to be going on because you have a lot of major arcanas. They're in reverse, but you're stopping things from coming full circle. So you definitely need to pay attention to the direction that you're going in reference to dealing with things. Learn how to communicate effectively so things can start moving forward. If someone's not willing to communicate, then you know, if we can't use our words, we're gonna have to use our actions, because if you do not know how to communicate effectively, then I'm gonna have to move forward and do what I have to do. I'm gonna take care of my responsibilities and move forward. I've already won. You know, I've already won within myself. I've won the fact that I've tried to give as much as I can. And that's something as well where you have to be willing to say at the end of the day, at least I tried, and I try to communicate and do as much as I can to sustain and give it my all. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So gratitude today, tomorrow, and always. Give thanks for what you've been through, what you're going through. Let go of any codependencies. It's safe for you to love. Nurture yourself, taking care of yourself, taking that R&R. Invest time in self-care will yield more energy for you later on. All right? And just keep going. Keep going, keep pushing through. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative projects with authentic emotions. And it's just keep that energy going, because whatever you've been through is going to push you through to do better and bigger things. And blocks are going to be lifted. Things that were at a standstill now are going to come full circle. And previous obstacles come from fear, and they are now lifted away. Things are going to start getting cleared away, but it's up to you to be able to say that you communicated effectively. The light is going to be shed upon you. And you know, the scattered energy is just going to be all right, because at least you'll be in control of your emotions, your mind, your body, and your soul, and be able to move effectively, clearly, and beautifully, because good things are going to happen for you. I love you, Taurus, with all my heart, and I'll catch you guys next week.